This conference will now be recorded.
So again telling L2, L3, L4, posterior division we have femoral nerve, L2, L3, L4, anterior division you have obturator nerve. Now move below. L4, L5, S1, S2, S3, all you have to take for tibial nerve. L4, L5, S1, S2, S3 for tibial nerve. Okay. Leave one for common peroneal nerve. L4, L5, S1, S2 for common peroneal nerve. These both are forming your sciatic nerve. These both will form your sciatic nerve. So what is the root value of sciatic nerve? It is L4, L5, S1, S2, S3. Okay. This main nerves clear. Now we will see other nerves.
Yeah, till here, did you understand, everybody?
Again writing the same L2, L3,
Yeah, Chandu
L4,
wants you to
L5.
repeat once again, na? Just once again, Chandu wants you to repeat.
Okay. So see, L2, L3, L4 posterior division femoral nerve. L2, L3, L4 ऊपर के तीन take obturator nerve. Same femoral obturator same, only anterior and posterior division, that is the difference. Now you take L4 to last S3, L4, L5, S1, S2, S3 for tibial nerve. Leave the last one for common peroneal anterior division. L4, L5, S1, S2. Okay. It is for common peroneal. This common peroneal and tibial, they both together, they form the sciatic nerve, this big nerve. So sciatic nerve will contain the root value of common peroneal and root value of tibial. So you will have from L4 to S3, L4, L5, S1, S2, S3. Okay, got it? Now I am moving beyond. L2, L3, L4, L5, S1, S2, S3 written. Done. Now we will be seeing superior gluteal and inferior gluteal. Okay. One second. Superior gluteal, your L4 is the main funda here. So L4, L5, S1, superior gluteal. Move a little bit below for inferior gluteal, L5, S1, S2 for inferior gluteal. Okay. L4, L5, L4 I told no, main, the star of the show is L4. Again go to L4. L4, L5, S1 is your superior gluteal. L5, S1, S2 is your inferior gluteal. Okay. Same followers will be there. For the superior gluteal and inferior gluteal, one copycat will be there. L4, L5, S1, nerve 2, quadratus femoris, nerve 2, quadratus femoris, copycat, same roots. L4, L5, S1, copy. It will copy nerve 2, quadratus femoris. Here also you have one copycat. L5, S1, S2. You will have your nerve 2 obturator internus, nerve 2 obturator internus. Okay, done. Again I am writing this. Now I will write from L1. L1 because I am going a bit above. Okay, these were the main. Now a bit above, then I will go a bit below. So L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, S1, S2. I will write till here. So from L1, I have two nerves. A single root, then it will divide into two. Ilioinguinal, iliohypogastric. Ilioinguinal, iliohypogastric. From L1 only. Now your L1, L2, L1, L2 will give your uh, deep. Sorry, I forgot. L1, L2 first. क्या देते? Wait, L1, L2 is there. L2, L3. L2, L3 will give your lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. 1 second, guys. I forgot this upper one. Right. Genitofemoral nerve. Genitofemoral nerve. L1, L2 genitofemoral nerve. L2, L3 lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Okay. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Till here you are done. Now I told that I will go a bit below. S1, S2, S3. I will write S3, S4 also here. Okay. I will write S2, S2, S3, S4 also. So from my S1, S2, S3, S4, I have my posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. What do I have? Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. From till S3 only, sorry. S1, S2, S3, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. From S2 to S4, S2, S3, S4, I have my pudendal nerve. My pudendal nerve. All your lumbosacral plexus is made super easy in this whole one paper. Okay. So you make like this paper, keep in the front page of your anatomy textbook or paste it on your wall. See it every day. It will be damn easy. You will never forget in your life. Okay. Anything to re-explain, retell, please tell me. We are done with the lumbosacral plexus. Now we will see the muscles of the lower limb.
Yes, Khushi and EFGH both are telling once, please. What part?
Which part?
Okay, the last
Which
part
part?
it seems. Last part,
The
Nusrat.
last. Okay. See, we did the main nerves. Okay. L4 hero done. Now we will move a bit above that, a bit below that. First, we are moving above. So from L1, you have a root which will divide into two: ilioinguinal, iliohypogastric. Done. From here, the other side, you will have L1, L2. They both will combine and form your genitofemoral nerve. Genitofemoral nerve. Then L2, L3. L1, L2 done. L2, L3. They will form your lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Done. Your upper done. Now move a bit below. S5, S1, S2. These are all sacral plexus. S1, S2, S3. S1, S2, S3. Three are forming your posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. Okay. Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh. Your S2, S3, S4 move a bit below. S2, S3, S4 are forming your pudendal nerve. These are a bit hard to remember. You will forget it. So keep it in the front page of your textbook or any book you are reading. If you see it regularly, you will never forget. And learn lumbosacral plexus in this manner only. So you will remember all the root values also of the nerves. Okay. Now it is done. Is it okay now?
Yeah, I'm checking. Yes, it seems. Yes,
Okay.
Nusrat, you can proceed.
Okay. Now we will move as we did in the upper limb. Now we will move station wise in our lower limb. First, we will go to our gluteal region. Then we will move to our thigh region. Then we will move to our leg region. Then we'll move to our this foot. Okay, done. So in gluteal region, you have gluteus main muscles. I'm telling gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. I will be showing also. So that three are supplied by your superior and inferior gluteal nerve. Now let us see. Superior gluteal nerve will supply your chota muscles. It is superior, but it will supply chota muscles. What are they? Gluteus medius and gluteus minimus. Okay. Inferior gluteal, it is inferior, but it will supply your big muscle. That is your gluteus maximus. Okay. This is done. Rest all small muscles are there. They will have their individual. As we saw, nerve to quadratus femoris. Can you quickly tell me what is the root value of nerve to quadratus femoris? Fast in the chat box. Nerve to quadratus femoris. Where did you see?
Yeah, no comments till now. Yeah, L4, L5, S1. Siddiqa is telling.
Same root value for what nerve you are having? For what nerve? Who this nerve is copying?
Superior gluteal nerve.
Very good, very good. Do you remember? Okay. So inferior gluteal, what is the root value? Inferior gluteal, what is the root value?
L5, S1, S2.
Move out bit below. Which nerve is copying this nerve?
Nerve to obturator.
Very good, very nice. What is the root value of sciatic nerve? What is
L4,
the root value
L5,
of?
S1, S2, S3. Yeah, good.
Very good, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, femoral nerve, it is arising from anterior division or posterior division?
Posterior division.
Very nice. Very good, students. Very nice brains I have here. Mummy ka phone aa raha hai. Haan. Okay. So now I am done with the gluteal region, major muscles. I am done. The small muscles, they will be taken up by the small nerves there. Obturator internus nerve will be there. Quadratus femoris nerve will be there. Okay, done. Now thigh, I am dividing into certain compartments. We will have anterior compartment. We will have lateral compartment. We will have posterior, anterior, and the whole will be lateral. Okay. Okay. So the anterior compartment, who will take care anterior compartment? Your femoral nerve will take care. Who will take care the lateral compartment? Your obturator nerve will take care. Okay. Your posterior compartment, who will take care? Your sciatic nerve will take care. So every muscle, whatever comes, right? Femoral nerve, anterior compartment, femoral nerve, femoral nerve. Lateral compartment, that is your adductor compartment, right? Obturator nerve. Then your posterior compartment, right? Sciatic nerve. Thigh, we are done. Now let us move. Now let us move to your leg. Leg, how many compartments it is divided? Your anterior compartment, your posterior compartment, your lateral compartment, right? Lateral compartment, posterior compartment, anterior compartment. Huh. So, see, I will start from the posterior side. Now, this sciatic will give rise to tibial and common peroneal. Then common peroneal will divide into your deep and superficial. Okay, deep and superficial peroneal. So your posterior compartment is by your tibial nerve. By your tibial nerve. Your lateral compartment, now common peroneal will arise. So superficial means it can travel only less. So it will be supplied by superficial peroneal. Your deep peroneal nerve, it can travel more. So it will come forward and it will supply your anterior compartment. Deep peroneal nerve. Done. Now your foot only the layers of the sole is there. Foot. So everything by tibial. Every muscle by tibial. The tibial will give rise to medial and lateral plantars that will supply your whole muscles of the foot. Clear? Compartment wise division clear. Now we will see in each compartment what muscles are there. Okay, compartment wise, is it clear or I should repeat it?
Yeah, it's clear, Nusrat. You can proceed.
Clear.
Oh wait,
Now
Juvaria is asking about the foot.
Foot is whole by tibial nerve, Juvaria. Whole by tibial nerve. All the muscles I am saying. This is not cutaneous. This is not cutaneous. Now let us see cutaneous. This is only
Nusrat,
muscle part
they
I am
also want you
talking.
to
The
repeat
motor part.
the leg part.
Okay, I will repeat from first only. Gluteal, superior gluteal nerve to your small muscles, gluteus medius and gluteus minimus. Inferior gluteal nerve, your big muscle, gluteus maximus. Now moving to your thigh compartment. I couldn't show my leg. That's why I have to do this.
It's
If this is your
slightly blurred,
compartment, your
Nusrat. If you
anterior.
could, the labelings are not visible.
Now, okay. If I have a ring or something here. One second. I'll grab something to explain. Okay. Now I have a beautiful slim thigh here, which is represented by Nivea. Okay. So this is your thigh. So thigh, anterior compartment, posterior compartment, and your lateral compartment. Muscles are divided like that. So anterior compartment, your femoral nerve will come from above. It will take care of the anterior compartment. Your lateral compartment or your adductor. This is your body. This is my midline. Okay. This is my adductor compartment. Okay. This adductor compartment is taken care by your obturator nerve. Then moving on to your posterior compartment. Your posterior compartment, your sciatic nerve will come here. So sciatic nerve will take care of all the muscles of the posterior compartment. Done. Thigh clear. Now moving on to your leg. This is now your leg. Moving down. Leg. Leg is divided into anterior, posterior, and your lateral compartment. Here you don't have your adductor. Here you have your lateral compartment. So anteriorly, so start labeling from behind, so it will be easy to understand. So I will first see which compartment is supplied by which nerve. Your sciatic nerve will come here, popliteal fossa. This is your popliteal fossa, you think. Okay, here it will divide into your tibial and common peroneal. Again, your common peroneal will twist around the neck of fibula and it will divide into deep and superficial branch. Done, branches done. Tibia will come and supply your posterior compartment. Your now posterior compartment tibia done. अब कौन बचे हुए हैं? Deep and superficial branch of peroneal nerve is left. So the superficial branch, remember like this, superficial branch it can travel as superficial, छोटा बच्चा है, so that's why it can यहाँ तक याद है, it can come only to lateral compartment. Okay, यहाँ पीछे से यहाँ तक याद, lateral compartment. Your deep is very great भाई, athletic है उन्हें, आगे तक चल जाता उन्हें. It is going in to the front anterior compartment to supply करा deep peroneal nerve. This is your leg. Now moving on, if this is my foot, foot यहाँ पे ऊपर dorsum पे कुछ काम नहीं रहता, muscles नहीं रहते, your sole will have the muscles, the sole will have. So if this is my imagine like this, from here tibial nerve यहाँ से turn ले लेती हूँ. If this is my ankle, this is my heel, it will take turn and it will go inside. It will divide into medial and lateral plantar, and it will take care of all the muscles in the sole. Okay, in the sole. Is it clear now? So on the whole tibial nerve है भाई, sole का sole होना tibial nerve है. So is it clear now? This is all the motor supply.
Yes, it's clear, Nusrath.
Yeah. So now going on to your cutaneous supply. जरा cutaneous थोड़ा complicated है तो सुनो. So cutaneous nerve, this is your thigh, this is your leg, यार घुटना उतार देती हूँ मैं. Knee. Okay, this is your leg and this will be your foot. Okay, so we studied in the plexus part your lateral cutaneous. Like quickly tell me the root value of lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh.
L2, 3.
L2
and L3 it seems.
Yes, nice. L2 and L3. So your lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh, as the name suggests, it will supply the lateral part. Done. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh. Now your femoral will take place. बाकी का जितना भी बचा, the thigh left over. Medial and intermediate compartment is left. Medial compartment is left. Intermediate compartment is left. This will be taken care by your femoral nerve. Which nerve? Femoral nerve. F I am writing. Femoral nerve. And femoral nerve, not restricting himself to only the thigh, what he will do, smart guy, he will give a long nerve towards the medial compartment. This long nerve is called as the saphenous nerve, the longest cutaneous nerve in your body. Saphenous nerve along your saphenous vein, great saphenous vein, remember like that, saphenous nerve. Long. So what compartments is taking care? Femoral, again your medial compartment of the leg, medial part of the dorsum of the foot and sole also. Okay, medial compartment done. This what do you say, anterior, now thigh में पीछे का नहीं करे, posterior compartment, thigh posterior compartment, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, which what is the root value? Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, what is the root value?
S1,
नीचे.
S2 and S3.
Very good. S1, S2, S3. Okay. नीचे आए थे अपन, right? याद है? Again putting this back. S1, S2, S3. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh इधर था, ऊपर की तरफ. L2, L3. Okay. Done. Posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh taking care of posterior part. Baki ke to as the muscle is the same for the cutaneous also. Here you will have your this common deep part of common peroneal nerve. Posteriorly also you will have tibial and your superficial in lateral compartment. And in this sole you will have a sural nerve from this peroneal nerve. You will have a sural nerve which will take care of the lateral compartment. Okay, the lateral compartment. Okay, so your foot as in the motor component you were considering only sole, but for the cutaneous component you have to consider the sole as well as the dorsum, the upper part. अगर मेरा ये foot है समझो, the upper part dorsum and the lower part sole. The sole is taken by tibial nerve, mostly tibial nerve, but fixed cone compartments के लिए medial compartments by your saphenous nerve, lateral compartment sural nerve. This will not change. This will not change. Okay, done. Now this is your dorsum. Dorsum, your superficial peroneal nerve will take over. Superficial peroneal nerve, except the interdigital cleft, first great toe और बाजू की उंगली के बीच का जो रहता web, the interdigital cleft between the great toe and the second finger, that is by your deep peroneal nerve. Okay, the cutaneous part, are you clear? It is a bit complicated. It is not as simple as motor, so I will repeat it again. Lateral cutaneous nerve of thigh, posterior cutaneous nerve of thigh, they are independent, great nerves coming from the sacral plexus. Apan to alag hai. Done. Now your femoral nerve, it will take in the thigh, medial and intermediate, whatever is left it will take. Now it will not keep it to here only, it will go to your thigh, your leg also, I mean this foot also. Thigh, from thigh to leg and foot also. Medial compartment, so medial part of the thigh, the medial part of the foot sole, everything saphenous nerve. Done. Then your sole, tibial nerve, medial lateral, it is leaving for your saphenous and sural. Sural, from where it is coming? It is coming from the this common peroneal component of the sciatic nerve. Okay, we will be learning that. Then the dorsum part by the superficial peroneal nerve. उन्हें बोल रही मेरे को lateral में इतने सर के दो muscles को बोल रहे मैं करती हूँ ना बोल के, it will take part whole in the dorsum, and then but it will leave us one digital cleft for this deep peroneal. Is it clear? Cutaneous clear. Now we will move to muscles. Muscles करे बात तो you will only tell me whole nerve codes, everything. Then we will be done with the lower limb. So easy na. Okay, if any doubts are there, I will repeat. I think I didn't leave any doubts behind. No ambiguity should be there. Okay.
Yeah, nobody has put any comment till now.
Are you understanding, everyone? Is it going good?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yes, no, sir.
Sure. I'm going. Now we will be naming the muscles. This is like a क्या बोलूं अब, ले दाएं हाथ का खेल है आप लोगों का तो. Okay. This is your thigh. First thigh. First I will see the anterior compartment. Anterior compartment, first muscle that should come to my mind is quadriceps femoris, not quadratus. Quadriceps. Quadriceps femoris. Quadriceps femoris, who are the components? Rectus femoris, vastus, medialis, intermedius, and lateralis. Wow. Done. Quadriceps femoris done. Then you have one beautiful muscle, Sartorius, which will cross lateral to medial. Sartorius. No. From here to here. Sorry. Sartorius, a crossing muscle. Sartorius. Okay. One crossing muscle, strap like muscle, sartorius present. और क्या रहता? Above you will have a small muscle, pectineus. Pectineus. Okay, done. Anterior compartment में इतना ही रहते ना, और क्या रहता? Anything else is there? Anterior compartment. Today students will teach me. Anterior compartment. Any else? Anything else? Done. Here in the side you will have tensor fascia lata. I did not mention it because tensor fascia lata is merely a matlab it is like a fascia in which your gluteus maximus inserts. So it is outside of the anterior compartment. Anterior compartment done. Now moving on to your adductor compartment. इसके इतना easy कुछ भी नहीं. Gracilis. First write your gracilis muscle. Gracilis muscle. Then your adductor, longus, brevis, Magnus. Done. ठीक है. Okay. Done. Then moving on to your posterior compartment. Posterior compartment, you will have your hamstrings, 4 hamstrings. One will be your semimembranosus, semitendinosus, biceps femoris, long head, short head, and your adductor hamstring part of adductor magnus. Right? Now tell me, first we will write the nerves also. So anterior compartment, who is taking care, guys? Anterior compartment, who is taking care?
Femoral nerve.
Femoral. So any muscle has nerve supply, right? Femoral. Afterwards, we will see which anterior division or posterior division. In coming time, we will learn that also. Femoral. You should write. Okay. Now adductor compartment, who is taking care?
Obturator part.
Very nice. Obturator nerve. Very nice. Posterior compartment, who is taking care?
Sciatic.
Sciatic. Done. Thigh. Khalas. Now we will go to your leg. Thigh, any doubt in muscles? I am just naming the muscles and I'm going very fast because you already know it, right? This is just a revision.
Yeah, sure.
Any
Yeah, one
doubts till
second,
here?
Nusrat. Yeah, 1 second. There were 3 students who needed some doubts clarified.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've just asked them if they want to ask their further doubts now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't
That we
think they're
will.
putting any doubts in the comments now. I think you can proceed now.
Okay. So with everything clear, moving ahead, moving to your anterior compartment of leg. Anterior compartment of leg. Tibia रहती, tibia के नाम से डालो इधर. Tibialis anterior. This will be your extensor compartment. Yeah, उल्टा रहता. Leg में this is your extensor. I mean, shin सामने के side you have your extensor compartment. Extensor digitorum longus. Then you will have your extensor hallucis longus. Hallucis पहले रहता, फिर digitorum longus. Digitorum longus. Then you will have your peroneus tertius. Peroneus tertius. Who is taking care of anterior compartment, guys? Who is taking care of anterior compartment?
Deep peroneal.
Deep peroneal nerve. Very nice. Deep peroneal. So any muscle asked here, you should write peroneal nerve there. Okay. Now moving on to your lateral compartment. Lateral में बेचारे दो ही है. Peroneus, longus, peroneus, brevis. Who is taking care of them? Superficial peroneal.
Superficial peroneal nerve.
Very nice, very nice. Then posterior compartment. Zara posterior mein thoda, it is like a twist here. You have two layers. First, you will have your soleus, your gastrocnemius, your fish muscles here to make increase your beauty. Two layers of muscles are given here. So you will have gastrocnemius with medial and lateral head. You will have your soleus. You will have your soleus, your small muscle, longest tendon in your body, plantaris, and your small unlocking muscle of the knee, that is your popliteus. This layer is there. After below this layer, what you will have, same iske bhaya rehte, opposite namong. Tibialis posterior. Then you will have a extensor, flexor rehte hain. Flexor digitorum longus. Then when you will have flexor hallucis longus, then you will not have peroneus tertius. Ye teen rehte bas. Okay, done. Posterior compartment, who is taking care? Tibial nerve, right? Leg done. Leg also, all muscles are done. Hello? Any
Yeah,
doubts
Nusrat,
over
yeah.
there? Any doubts or something? Shall I move ahead?
Not yet. Not yet. No doubts, Nusrat. You can proceed.
Okay, chalo.
Sean wants you to
Now,
repeat something. Sean, if you could just tell me what part. Sean, muscles of leg. Yeah, just the muscles of leg. It seems.
see Sean the sheep. See, listen. Anterior compartment, lateral compartment, posterior compartment. Three compartments are there. So anterior compartment, you will not have two layers. You will have only one layer. So tibia is there here in your leg. So name according to that, tibialis anterior. This is your extensor compartment. Extensor muscles should go to your what do you say, toes. So extensor hallucis is first for your big toe, extensor digitorum. Then you will have your peroneus tertius also. Then peroneus tertius neighboring, you will have your lateral compartment here, right? Lateral compartment, two are there: peroneus longus, peroneus brevis. Then posteriorly, to increase your beauty, they are given two layers. First, the fish like layers. When you wear heels for the girls, they should look pretty, so they are given a fish type of muscles. Everyone, we will have two heads of gastrocnemius, medial and lateral head. Then you will have soleus muscle. Then you will have a small muscle with a long tendon, that is your plantaris longus. We had palmaris longus in hand, right? You remember? Like that only, brother, is there plantaris longus. Then a small muscle popliteus. Done. Then below this you will have one more layer, same, the brothers of this anterior compartment. Tibialis anterior, here you write tibialis posterior. Extensor hallucis, no, flexor hallucis. Here you write flexor digitorum longus. Peroneus tertius is not there. Is it clear, Sean, now? Is it clear? Anyone else is
Yeah,
having any doubt?
it's clear, Nusrat.
Okay. Now moving on to your layers of soul. Layers of soul. Okay. So you will be having four layers, right? Four layers. Remember like this. These odd ones are similar. Even ones are similar. 1 and 3 are similar. 2 and 4 are similar. Okay. Remember like this. Then I hope you remember, in the hand we have hypothenar and thenar. In that I thought flexor opponents and your abductor, right? Flexor opponents and abductor. In your foot you will not have any opponents. You will have only flexor and abductor. Hello. Yeah, flexor and abductor. So I am matlab, first layer means the outermost layer I am exposing. Okay, I'm dissecting out the outermost layer first. So in outermost layer you will be having, if I draw my foot here, ting 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 ting, okay, this is your sole, this is your sole. So you will have abductor hallucis brevis here, so the digiti minimi will not keep quiet. Abductor hallucis only, not brevis. Abductor hallucis, the digiti minima will say, I also want this abductor, and it will, not abductor, flexor. First flexor. Flexor hallucis brevis. The digiti minima will say, I will not keep quiet, I also want same. Flexor digiti minima. So first layer, two muscles done. Flexor hallucis brevis, flexor digiti minimi. Done. In between them, you have your abductor, this adductor digitalis brevis. Adductor digitalis brevis. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. This flexor. Okay. First layer you will having abductor only way. Abductor hallucis brevis. Abductor digiti minimi. Same. Abductor hallucis brevis. Abductor digiti minimi. In between them you will be having flexor digitorum brevis. ये बीच का भर दे रहा हूं. Okay. Sorry for the mistake. Sorry. First you will be having abductor. Abductor hallucis brevis will be there. For that digiti minimi will also complete. I also want that. Abductor digiti minimi. Done. In between this you will have flexor digitorum brevis. 3 layers done. What I said, third layer is same. इसका भाई है, same चलेगा काम. There you will be having in third layer flexor hallucis brevis. Digiti minimi will say, I also want flexor digiti minimi. In between them, who will fill adductor hallucis? In hand you had adductor pollicis. Here you are having adductor hallucis. Okay. So for flexor hallucis brevis, flexor digiti minimi, adductor hallucis. First and third layer done. Now second layer. Second and fourth layer, they are mainly tendons. Okay, tendons दिखते हैं आपको. So you will be having, if I draw like this, you will be having tendons of your flexor digitorum longus. Flexor digitorum longus, one tendon of your flexor hallucis longus. Okay, tendons of flexor digitorum longus and tendon of flexor hallucis longus. In between the tendons, what we had in the hand, lumbricals. Here also you will have lumbricals. Lumbricals are there. 4 lumbricals. Done second layer. Now with your fourth layer. Fourth layer, what we are doing? Fourth layer, we are taking deep tendons. Your tibialis posterior tendon, your peroneus longus tendon, which is coming. Peroneus longus, tibialis posterior. Tibialis posterior and peroneus longus tendon. Okay? And all the rest muscles. और छोटे छोटे कौन बचे? Interossei. Interossei are left. 3 palmar, 3 plantar, 4 dorsal. Interossei, all interossei. Isn't it simple? Layers of soul done. Again I am repeating. First and third are similar bhai. So first abductor hallucis brevis. So abductor hallucis is brevis क्या है? Abductor hallucis. So he will say I also want abductor digiti minimi. Done. In between the space should be filled. Flexor digitorum brevis. Here you also have flexor accessorius also. The flexor digitorum accessorius. In second layer, one special thing, flexor digitorum accessorius. Okay. तो कहाँ थे अपन? फर्स्ट लेयर में abductor की कहानी हो गई. थर्ड लेयर सेम कहानी, flexor hallucis brevis, flexor digiti minimi. Space will be filled by adductor hallucis. Now second and third layer. Second layer, tendons, all tendons of flexor digitorum longus. Then for your hallucis, you will be having flexor hallucis longus. In between them, you will have lumbricals and one more muscle, flexor digitorum accessorius. Okay, done. Fourth layer, same kahani. You will have two tendons here, peroneus longus tendon and tibialis posterior tendon, and all the chota muscles that are your plantar interossei and dorsal interossei. Done. Your layers of the sole done. If you have any doubts, you can post. And I want a suggestion here. Now I'm done with the muscles. So should I show them in the 3D thing? Where are the muscles? What are the muscles? A rapid recap. Or shall I move forward with the nerves? Or have you visualized the muscles? Or shall I play it in the 3D anat thing? I want a
3D it seems, Nusrat. You're muted, I think. Hello?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, they want you to
3D.
show. Otherwise, I have the app. If you want me to show in
No,
that
I
app,
have.
visual on it. Okay, okay, fine, fine.
I will show it. Just rapid naming, okay? Rapid naming we will do. After that, nerves तो आधा पढ़ लिया आप लोग आधा थोड़ा मेरे को करना है. Only you have to do the topping part and then lower limb. Halas.
Hello?
Yeah, I am sharing the screen. 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes, Nusrat, it's visible. Yeah.
Is my screen visible? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
yes.
Now moving to the leg. Now let us name them. Now let us name them. First, anterior compartment. What we were naming. This your quadriceps femoris. So rectus femoris done. Vastus medialis, sorry, vastus medialis, intermedius, lateralis, done. Remove. This crossing muscle, sartorius, done. Anterior compartment, done. This is your tensor fascia lata, done. Then your medial compartment, I will see like this. Medial compartment, who is there? This sartorius is separating the medial compartment. Okay, this is your vastus medialis. Wait, I will remove this sartorius, vastus medialis, done. Below the sartorius, you will have the adductor canal. Do you remember? Subsartorial canal. Okay. Now this is your adductor compartment. Adductor longus, adductor छोटा सा brevis, adductor magnus. This big part, it will go beyond. पीछे भी जाता. It will go behind also. Okay. Adductor magnus and your gracilis. This छोटा muscle is your pectineus. Are you able to see in the anterior compartment? छोटा muscle pectineus. This is your iliopsoas. Both together. Iliacus and psoas, iliopsoas. You can name them iliopsoas or individually also. Okay, done. We are moving to the posterior compartment. First, seeing the gluteal region. Okay, gluteal region. This is your gluteus maximus. This is your gluteus medius, gluteus minimus. Here you will have still small muscles, which is not shown here. Pectineus will be there. I will show you. I will draw and show you on the paper. Okay. Here I am not able to draw. I will show you the paper, the small muscles
Yeah,
on the
one
posterior
second,
part.
Nusrat.
Okay.
Yeah, your screen has gotten a bit frozen. They want you to repeat certain part so that your audio matches with what you're marking.
Okay. 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 Now is it okay? Is the picture moving?
Yeah, it's moving very slowly. So once you lock on certain
Okay.
area, just
Okay.
wait for a few seconds
Okay.
and then start.
I need to go. Okay. 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 Fine. So what I should repeat from first?
No, from where do
Okay.
you
Now
students want her to repeat?
I will go the posterior part. If they have still doubt in the anterior part, I will repeat it again afterwards. Okay. So this is your gluteus maximus. Done. I am removing it. Gluteus medius. Done. I am removing it. Gluteus minimus. Done. I'm removing it. Now tell me, gluteus minimus and medius are supplied by? They are supplied by?
No answers yet. Superior gluteal nerve. Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Superior gluteal nerve, what is the root value?
Not yet answered. Yeah, L4, L5, S1.
Okay. And inferior gluteal nerve, move a bit below. L5, S1, S2. ठीक है? Done. Okay. Now the posterior hamstring, semitendinosus. The one I highlighted is your semitendinosus. Okay. Done. Semimembranosus. Semimembranosus. Done. Biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. It will have a long head. It will have a short head. Biceps femoris. Done.
Yeah, Nusrat,
This is
it's
your.
still happening again.
I'm going slowly, na.
Okay, ठीक है, once more थोड़ा एक बार.
Okay, bhai. Hamstring part, semitendinosus. This is your semitendinosus. Done. Removing it. Below that you have semimembranosus. Semimembranosus. Okay, I'm removing it. Now you have your biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. Done. Your adductor magnus hamstring part. Adductor magnus hamstring part. It is not a true hamstring. It is a false hamstring. Okay. Done. I am moving down. Your posterior. I will move to the leg. Okay. So ask them, Sadat, do they want the muscles of the thigh anything again? If they want it, I'll do it.
Yeah, in the thigh,
And is the problem
no.
gone? Is the problem gone that like my voice and picture is correlating or anything?
Yeah, it's correlating, but it's still happening a bit. Should we write
Yeah.
that adductor brevis is in hamstrings?
Adductor magnus, yes, adductor magnus is a hamstring. Adductor
Brevis,
brevis,
brevis.
adductor magnus. Adductor brevis is not a hamstring. Adductor brevis is not a hamstring. It is in the adductor compartment. 4 hamstrings
Yeah.
is only you are having. Okay.
Could you just show the anterior part of the thigh once again, sir?
Okay, fine. Anterior part of a thigh. First our focus should be your quadriceps femoris, right?
Acha, no, sir.
Quadriceps
Yeah. Instead of just removing the muscle, just you had that option of drawing, right?
I have to switch on drawing. Wait,
Otherwise,
one
never
second.
mind. If it's a bit of a problem, then never mind. If you have that option, you can.
This is I'm showing in my phone. That was in the tab.
Oh, okay, okay. Never mind then. You can just. It's still understandable.
One second. Okay. Now I think it will be clear.
There is an ad being shown over here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's.
Now I think it will be gone. So this is your quadriceps femoris. Okay. So this is your rectus femoris. Okay. Then below that you will be having. Below that you will be having 3 vastus. Okay. Usko chhod ke. Vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, and below rectus femoris, vastus intermedius. Done. हो गया? Quadriceps done. Now you will be having a crossing muscles. Are you able to see it is crossing? It is crossing. That is your sartorius. Sartorius. Okay? Sartorius. Now you will be having this small muscle over here, small muscle, that is your pectineus. Pectineus. Okay. Is it okay now? Anterior compartment done.
Yeah,
And this
yeah, perfect, perfect. They have understood it.
now this long thing you are seeing, this is your tensor fascia lata. The fascia of the thigh gets thickened and this forms a tensor fascia lata, and your gluteus maximus gets inserted into it. Okay. Okay. Now we will be moving to your one second. This drawing is very leg. Okay, leg. Anterior compartment. Anterior compartment. You will be having tibialis anterior. This is your tibialis anterior. उसके बाद कौन होता extensor hallucis. उसके बाद कौन होता extensor digitorum. Are you able to see this tendon over here? It is splitting. Wait, I'll use a different color. See, this is coming. This tendon, it is splitting. Extensor digitorum. Then you will have your small ear, peroneus tertius. Peroneus tertius. Okay. Anterior compartment done. Clear? Now we will be moving to your lateral compartment. See, laterally. Laterally, bichara bahut chota hai. It will be having only two. Your this is your peroneus longus. Peroneus longus. This is your peroneus brevis. ठीक है? Done. Lateral compartment done. Then your, one second, I will turn this. This is your posterior compartment. As I said, fish-like muscles, right? You are able to see here. Now you will be having this two heads. Kiske two heads hai? These are your gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius two heads. I have to remove this now to see my soleus. See, all those will go and converge and they will insert into your calcaneum. Okay, calcanean tendon. Now I will remove this. What is this muscle? This is your soleus. This is your soleus. This long, what is this? This is your plantaris longus. Plantaris longus. Okay. This lock and key muscle, what is this? This is your popliteus. This is your popliteus. Okay. So I am removing these all layers, superficial layers. So I will go deep. 1 minute. I have to remove these all. Okay. Remove. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Now what do you have? Same naming you start. Tibialis posterior, then extensor, flexor hallucis longus, your flexor digitorum longus. Khadam. Done. This is your flexor hallucis here. This long one which is going inside like this. This will be your FDL. उससे पहले FDL. Flexor digitorum, which is dividing into tendons. Okay. Is it clear now?
Yeah. Are there any doubts?
layers of soul is
HP
terrible in
telling
this body.
HP
I
telling
cannot show in
extensor
this.
right. What is he trying to tell? Any other students have any doubts? Yeah, they want you to proceed, Nusrat.
Okay, I told that I will show a few small muscles in your hip region. I will show it now because I got the drawing part right. So pyriform is a non. First, I will remove the gluteus maximus. Now, this is your sciatic foramen. Wait, this also I'm removing. This is your sciatic foramen, right? So you will be having a beautiful muscle here. What is that muscle? That is your pectineus muscle. You will be having like this, pectineus. That's a pectineus. Below that pectineus, you will be having few more small muscles. Obturator internus muscle. Above and below that you will be having two more muscles, छोटे muscles, superior gemelli and inferior gemelli, superior gemelli and inferior gemelli. And after that you will be having a square muscle. This is your quadratus femoris, not quadriceps, quadratus femoris. This one. This yellow ones I mark, that are your gemelli, Gemelli, gemelli. Between them you will be having obturator internus, and this is your piriformis. Okay, this is your piriformis. So I will also show you the marking of one nerve here in this diagram only. Your this sciatic nerve, it will come from your sciatic foramen and below the piriformis, like this, the green thing I'm showing. This is your sciatic nerve, thick nerve, sciatic nerve. Okay. So in the gluteal region, this piriformis will be somewhat up. This is your gluteal region. So that's why you give injection at IM injection in the superior lateral quadrant. In these three quadrants, you are not allowed, because your sciatic nerve will be there. Sciatic nerve will be coursing there. Only the superior lateral quadrant you have to give your injection, your intramuscular injection. Okay. So I think I should show the courses of the nerves here only. Okay, fine. Chalo. Now what we will be doing, now we will be moving to one by one. So first we will see the femoral nerve, right? Femoral nerve, what is the root value? Quickly, first heading, root value. What is the root value? कहाँ गया ड्रॉ करने का? What is the root value of femoral nerve?
L2, L3, L4.
Femoral nerve. Very nice. L2, L3, L4. Which division also you have to write? Your posterior division. The femoral nerve arises from the L2, L3, L4. Okay. After arising from the sacral plexus, it will move on your iliacus muscle. I showed the iliacus muscle here. The iliacus muscle here, this iliacus, it will course on this iliacus, it will enter, this will be your inguinal ligament, it will enter the femoral triangle, right? This triangle, this is your triangle, it will enter the femoral triangle. Okay. So when it is passing on the iliacus, it will supply the iliacus femoral nerve. First it will supply the iliacus, then it will come below, it will enter the thigh from below the inguinal ligament, and it will enter the femoral triangle. In the femoral triangle, it divides into anterior and posterior divisions. Which divisions? Anterior and posterior divisions. You remember in what do you say, in this thigh, anterior and posterior divisions are ladaku chonde, whatever, they will kill each other if they are left without keeping them away. So some or the other one has to come in between them to stop their fight. So here your lateral circumflex artery, from your femoral artery, lateral circumflex going towards your femur will come. Lateral circumflex will separate the anterior and posterior division. Okay, anterior and posterior division. Lateral circumflex, it will separate. Now this anterior division and posterior division we have to see. First you tell me femoral, which compartment it is handling? Jaldi bolo. Which compartment it is handling?
Yeah, anterior.
Anterior compartment. So we have to see अब उसमें anterior division and posterior division, which muscles we have to write. So in anterior division only one muscle, this sartorius muscle, which is crossing, कहाँ है वो sartorius? हाँ, this one, this sartorial muscle which is crossing anterior division will give a branch to this sartorius only. And rest all cutaneous, I told na, cutaneous, medial cutaneous and intermediate cutaneous are given by the anterior division. So anterior division cutaneous ज़्यादा है, motor only one, sartorius. Okay, medial and cutaneous. Anterior इधर तरफ, wait, let me clear it. Anterior ज़्यादा इधर तरफ concentrate करता. So your medial and your intermediate, lateral cutaneous, lateral cutaneous nerve will handle. That is not a cup of tea. So this is medial cutaneous and your sartorius muscle, anterior division. Anterior division and posterior division separated by lateral circumflex femoral artery. Now, what are the rest muscles? Your this quadriceps femoris, your pectineus and all. Who should handle? Your posterior division should handle. So your posterior division will give two rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, everyone in the anterior division, and it will end near your patella. One more thing. I told it will not end here. This will continue till your this foot. Wait, I will enlarge. I told no saphenous nerve, saphenous cutaneous nerve. देखो ये है ना
Yeah,
till
Nusrat,
here.
it's 8:40. So I just wanted to tell you the time.
Yeah, only yeah. It will be finished in 15 to 20 minutes. Only the now not 15 to 20 minutes. 10 minutes लगते बस. Because I
Okay.
started at 7:40.
Yeah.
Yeah. हाँ. तो where I was. Okay. तो आपका anterior division इधर हो गया, posterior division और your this vastus quadriceps femoris done. Your posterior division will come here. It will be descending down. Your medial saphenous nerve will come from your posterior division, and it will take out the medial cutaneous of the leg and the foot. Done. Now we will see this. It will give to joints also. So anterior, it is ending here only. So which joint is here? Hip joint. So it will take care of your hip joint. Your posterior division, it is coming down. So it will take care of your knee joint. Again, these nerves will supply the arteries also. So here, which artery you have? Anterior division के नजदीक femoral artery. So it will give you a femoral artery. Near your knee joint, here you will have your popliteal artery. It will give to your popliteal artery. Simple हो गया femoral nerve. Clear femoral nerve. Anything to repeat? Then we will move to obturator nerve.
Yes. Yes, Nusrat.
Clear? Clear? चलो obturator nerve जल्दी root value बोलो मेरे को. Tell me the root value of obturator nerve fast.
Same. One
L2,
L2,
L3,
L3,
L4.
L4.
Anterior division, anterior division. Which compartment it is handling? Which compartment it is handling?
Medial.
Medial compartment. So adductor compartment. Simple है obturator nerve. It will come L2, L3, L4. Obturator nerve है. Obturator foramen से आती. Obturator foramen it will come. It will divide into obturator foramen से निकलते कि it will divide into anterior and posterior division. Again I told you anterior posterior division लड़ लेते बहुत तो लोग separate करना बहुत जरूरी है. Who will separate them? One muscle will separate them. Who is your प्यारा muscle? Your abductor brevis. Abductor brevis will separate them. So the nerve which you are finding in front of the abductor brevis will be your anterior division of obturator nerve. Behind the abductor brevis you will be having posterior division of obturator nerve. Now let us see what they are supplying. So, obturator nerve done. This is your नहीं कहाँ गया हो abductor brevis छोटा दिख रहा नहीं इधर. Abductor brevis will be there, and then anterior division who it will supply the lateral compartment में anterior division who is supplying posterior division. Posterior means whatever is posteriorly behind it will supply to them only. So your abductor magnus it is mostly behind. So abductor magnus, abductor brevis बीच में आ रहा. So both will supply to abductor brevis. Your anterior division also, posterior division also. Posterior division done. Rest all what are left? Abductor longus is left, gracilis is left, right? Done. Supply done. And cutaneous supply it will form few nerve twigs, it will give some nerve twigs to your subsartorial plexus. So medial side of thigh, some component only it will supply. Okay, medial part of thigh, some component only it will supply. So if I redraw my distribution of supply, anterior division, posterior division to your abductor magnus, also to your abductor brevis. Abductor brevis बीच की चूड़ी है. Abductor brevis will also get from your anterior compartment. फिर anterior compartment will supply, anterior division will supply abductor longus and gracilis. Done. Abductor nerve, obturator nerve is done. Okay. Now which nerve? We will move to sciatic nerve. यहाँ पे होगा ना सब, अब पीछे जाएंगे.
Repeat obturator nerve.
Femoral nerve,
She just
obturator nerve.
taught in detail, na Juveria?
अभी करिए.
Yeah.
You want it again, Juveria, or is it
She has
done?
written repeat. But I think you're getting late now. Atha, when you finish, you can just repeat that part.
Yeah, I will say. Okay. क्या हूँ मैं? Sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve इसमें उतारेंगे. क्या है? Sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve root value. What is the root value? Your कहाँ है? L4, L5, S1, S2, S3. Done. Sciatic nerve. Okay. Sciatic nerve done. फिर उसके बाद sciatic nerve, it will emerge below the piriformis. It will emerge below the piriformis. 1 second, changing the color. It will emerge below the piriformis and it will travel down. Thick nerve रहती. It will travel down, 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 down. While it is traveling, it will supply all the hamstrings here, all the hamstrings. So the trick over here is that though it is sciatic nerve, it will have its separate components, the tibial component and the common peroneal component. So the tibial तो common peroneal की याद रख लो, rest all will be tibial. Common peroneal will supply your short head of biceps and your adductor magnus. No, only short head of biceps. Tibial component will supply your all पूरे बाकी के semimembranosus, semitendinosus and your adductor magnus. Okay, adductor magnus. हो गया? In this thigh it is done. When it reaches the popliteal fossa, it will divide into tibial and common peroneal. Tibial and common peroneal. So tibial, what it will do, bhai? Tibial, it will come posterior compartment. Every muscle you write from soleus, gastrocnemius, your palmar is long, plantar is longus, your popliteus, and then below that tibialis posterior flexor, blah blah blah. Pure muscles tibia. Then your this will wind around the fibula. Common peroneal will wind around the fibula. This is very important. Why it is important? Because when you get the fracture of the neck of the fibula, this nerve will be damaged. This nerve will be damaged. Okay, so it is very prone to injury. Okay, turn around the neck of the fibula and divide into deep and superficial. Deep and superficial. Superficial, which compartment it will take care? Lateral compartment. In lateral compartment, what do you have? Peroneus tertius. Clear कर देंगे अपन. Peroneus tertius, Peroneus brevis, Peroneus longus. Done. Deep part, which compartment it is handling? Your anterior compartment. Anterior compartment, you have tibialis anterior, extensor hallucis longus, extensor digitorum and peroneus tertius. Simple. हो गया. Here it is done. Now going to your sole. Leg, anyone has doubt?
Yeah, no, something is asking about anterior.
Anterior. Anterior में क्या रहते भाई? Anterior compartment handled by your deep part of common peroneal, deep peroneal nerve. Okay, deep peroneal.
No. Actually, something was asking about repeating the very initial part of today's session. He was not there, it seems. So after you complete, just repeat the starting part, Nusrat.
Okay. Starting means from where starting? Otherwise, he
Starting,
can
matlab,
look in the recording when I upload it.
yeah, okay, fine.
चलो एक सेकंड बैटरी चल जा रही है 1 second हाँ हो गया then moving on to your foot muscles I told you so यहाँ से क्या होता है your tibial nerve what it will do it will come like this and it will divide into medial and lateral plantar and take care of all the muscles of the foot muscles of the foot all the layers of the sole we have learned and that you have to write so flexor hallucis जो medial side है ज़्यादा flexor hallucis brevis your abductor hallucis brevis and your कौन है और बस इन लोग का abductor and first lumbrical is by your medial plantar okay medial plantar and your lateral plantar rest all whatever is left is your lateral plantar okay हो गया sciatic nerve also done sciatic nerve also done now your deep peroneal and all I told the what do you say cutaneous nerves also for the respective compartments cutaneous nerve for the dorsum of the foot now we will again see because the sole and dorsum they have a complicated cutaneous supply let us see it okay हाँ so this the medial one and the lateral borders are reserved for saphenous nerve and your sural nerve. I forgot to say the sural nerve arises from your tibial nerve. Your tibial nerve will give rise to the sural nerve like this sural nerve on the lateral side. Sural nerve. And it will communicate with the common peroneal nerve. Okay, with the communicating. If this is common peroneal, this is the posterior. Wait, I will use a different color. This is your posterior compartment of thigh. Okay, the purple one is your sural nerve. Okay, it will give a communicating branch for your common peroneal nerve. Okay, posterior compartment of leg, not thigh. Acha, so this medial part is reserved for your saphenous. Lateral part is reserved for your sural. This whole dorsum by your superficial plantar peroneal, superficial peroneal. Only the first interdigital cleft is by your deep peroneal. Dorsum done, dorsum clear. Now we will move to the sole. We will move to the sole. Okay, the sole. The sole again medial part, lateral part same only reserve कर लेते. Rest all is by medial plantar only. Medial plantar nerves will give interdigital nerves which will supply medial and lateral plantars and they will supply the cutaneous supply of your sole indirectly by tibial nerve which by last में tibial nerve which branches of tibial nerve lateral and medial plantar done हो गया पूरा your lower limb is done
Yeah.
now
Uh,
moving to the applied any doubts say
yeah, just tell the applied and then you can address the doubts.
no okay Array. So in applied, wait, I'll make it blank. For the applied, you have your sciatica pain, sciatica. Okay, so it can be due to two reasons. First, your sciatic nerve, where it is originating, it can be compressed at the root level only. Okay, so you will get the
Nusrat, can
sciatic
you zoom
nerve
out? The screen is completely zoomed in.
zoomed in. नहीं मैं कुछ भी
Yeah.
नहीं बता रही उस पे.
Acha,
I'm not
then
showing on the body. I'm just writing.
your screen is still displayed.
Yeah, I am displaying. I am writing on the screen only. Wait, I will write on
Yeah.
the paper. Wait. So if they have to do anything with this body, I will address the doubts there only. After that, I will write. I will show the applied part on the pen and paper thing. Okay. Anything to
Yeah.
be explained here?
Yeah, anybody has any doubts in the app you want them to show? Juveria was asking something about the obturator nerve.
Yes, Juveria. Please, can you tell
Yeah,
more
she wants you to
precisely your doubt?
just recap the obturator nerve part, it seems.
Please, Juveria, it is very easy. Obturator nerve, देखो भाई. Juveria, I will be teaching in Hindi, okay? So that you understand it quickly. Obturator nerve का बहुत आसान है मसला. ऑब्ट्यूरेटर नर्व बन के ऑब्ट्यूरेटर फोरामन में से आ जाती है. ऑब्ट्यूरेटर फोरामन में से आते कि इट विल डिवाइड इनटू टू. योर एंटीरियर डिवीजन, योर पोस्टीरियर डिवीजन. एंटीरियर पोस्टीरियर डिवीजन बहुत लड़ लेते हैं भाई, बीच में एक जना होना पड़ जाए सेपरेट करने वाला. हु इज दैट सेपरेटिंग थिंग? दैट इज योर अबडक्टर ब्रेविस. अबडक्टर ब्रेविस. तो इतने खुश हो जाते, इतने खुश हो जाते कि दोनों भी सप्लाई कर देते अबडक्टर ब्रेविस. Okay, both will supply to the abductor brevis. अब बचे कौन? posterior compartment. abductor magnus posterior side पे है mostly, so abductor magnus को posterior division. अब बचे कौन lateral compartment में? abductor longus बचा, gracilis बचा. That's it, खत्म हो गई abductor nerve की. हाँ, cutaneous के लिए, cutaneous ज्यादा नहीं, ये जो क्लियर कर देते. This is your sartorius, right? This is your sartorius. Sartorius के नीचे you will have subsartorial plexus of nerves. Okay, so it will contribute some part. It will contribute some part at the lower end here, at the lower end. So your medial, some part of the medial side of the thigh, lower medial side of the thigh, cutaneous supply is there. That's all about obturator nerve. Is it clear, Juveria, now?
Yes, yes.
Anyone else has doubt? Clear it now
Nobody,
itself. Okay, don't
yeah,
go
nobody
with
has put
doubts
any
in your mind.
doubts. I think they've understood.
Okay, I'll stop the sharing part. Okay, fine. Now I have to say all the applied of the nerves. I will just say the important ones. 1 second. Let me have a sip of water. So, अरे नहीं. Okay, fine. So, first, which nerve we learned? Femoral. Femoral में कुछ भी होता है polite नहीं. Sciatic nerve. Sciatica pain you will get. Sciatic nerve when it gets compressed. When you sit long time on the chair, below the gluteus maximus, below the gluteus maximus will cover it. Before it enters the under the cover of semi-membranosus and tendinosus, it is exposed at this part. So this can get compressed when you sit on long times for your chair. You get the pain, right? So you will get the pain. The course of the pain starts from your hip, not in this case usual sciatica pain, from the hip to the medial side of the big toe, because as I showed the cutaneous nerves and all, to the side of the big toe you will get that characteristic pain. Okay, and sciatic pain, it may be due to this external compression or at the root level, at the roots where it is arising, at that level also you can get the pain. And what else you have? Fibular nerve injury bhai, common peroneal nerve injury because of fibular fracture. So common peroneal nerve, it is supplying all your, which your anterior compartment. Anterior compartment, you have your extensors. Your lateral compartment, you have your muscles. Agar this is my foot, it is lateral compartment, it is pulling, so it is eversion, right? Eversion of your foot. So this will not be done. Extensor, your foot drop will happen. Extensor, your palm is extended like this, it will foot drop, foot drop. So if my position is like this, what do you call it? This is plantar flexion, not dorsiflexion. This is a plantar flexion. Foot drop like this on your common peroneal. And the person cannot walk on the heel like this. He will have a high gait, like he will put like this on the tip of the toe, he will walk like this, not on your heel, because this extensors are not proper, and he will his foot will be like this. Foot drop will happen, and foot drop and loss of cutaneous sensation, everything what it is supplying, there will be loss. So, and there will be loss of what do you say, this eversion of foot. Your foot will be inverted. Okay, foot drop. And what more? In plantar nerve you have छी, क्या बुरा होता है? These are your digital nerves, right? They can sometimes have a tumor. They can have a tumor called neuroma due to continuous walking and all. In some persons where it is superficial and due to continuous walking, they can develop neuromas. Morton's neuralgia. You get neuralgia is pain. The pain arising due to this neuroma is Morton's neuralgia. Okay, due to the neuroma of these digital nerves. Okay, it will be between the heads of the metacarpals. These will be the heads of metacarpals, right? Here you will get your neuromas in the digital nerves. These are lateral plantar and medial plantar digital nerves, right? To supply, in that you can get. And what more applied you have? Foot slap, tibia, foot drop, loss of extension, loss of sensation. That's it. In और क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं है. बराबर. Okay, these are the applied of the nerves. And whatever,
Yeah.
if you are asked about the injury, just write the opposite of what is the action. Write the opposite. This will not happen. This will not happen. Loss of sensation, loss of motor. That's it. That is the simple way of not reading much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your session is over, right, Nusrath? You can stop the recording if you think that your session is over.